Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. It's been a while since we last visited the Book of Moss, and now Moss Book 2 is available on the Quest 2 platform. This game did come out on PlayStation VR, and I did play a very little bit of it, but I found out it was coming to Quest, and I decided to pause and start my adventure fresh on the Quest.
We remember you, dear reader, even if you do not remember us. You see, this is no ordinary book. Within these pages lives a hero, one who could determine all our fates.
I'm assuming we need to turn the page now.
She needs a reader who knows just how
Look
important
at the
they
little
truly
quill at the
are.
bottom here.
Shall we begin?
Yes, let's begin.
Every war in Moss begins and ends with the Five Glass, and on the Cinder Night, the Arcane tried to take them all. Sir Argus, commander of the King's Guard, sacrificed everything that night to ensure the King's Glass was safe. The sprites, too, had their own glass to protect, and their great champion did so until his final breath.
So, I didn't really make the connection, but this story of Moss kind of reminds me of a graphic novel series that I read called Mouse Guard. Now, as I'm playing as Quill, or helping Quill, rather, I'm going to be thinking of that series. That's going to be kind of cool, too. I want to mention, looking at this, just in front of me, looking in this large hall, the candles, the books, the bottle, whether it is empty or full, I'm not sure. The artwork on the side here, which eventually, as you find certain things, fills in. All of this looks almost photorealistic in the Quest 2 headset, which is something that you don't get out of every VR title. This is something very special.
The story of his glass would resume much later when young Quill of the Clearing, out on one of her humble adventures, found what the sprite champion concealed in death. When she showed her uncle Argus the green glass, everything changed. He understood well the gravity of her find, and rushed off to seek counsel with the sprites. But Argus was captured by the Arcane, and so the Starthing Adurin came to Quill with a promise to lead her to her uncle. Quill knew of Starthings only from campfire tales of magic and mischief. Yet still she decided to follow. Quill knew her uncle needed her, but not just her. You see, Quill was bonded by the glass to a reader, a soul whose gifts proved the perfect complement to the young hero. Together, they were twofold.
I have to say, looking at this character, because I've played this game so much, it makes me feel like I'm looking in a mirror. It's weird, it's uncanny, it's not... That's the character everybody plays. But it, again, like, I resonate with that character because I played through the first game. It's very cool.
They embarked on a perilous journey. The Arcane's pursuit was relentless, and Quill barely survived. Adurin, who had become a friend of sorts, was not as fortunate, ending up in the jaws of Sarfog. Sarfog was the Arcane's most ruthless general, and at the very gates of the castle seized on that Cinder Night, the twofold heroes slayed the monstrous serpent and rescued Argus from captivity.
And I want to turn the page because I have a feeling, because this is where the story ended, that this is going to go to the next page, which is going to be where the story begins. I just want to soak in this room one more time before I do that. This is truly remarkable. I can't wait to jump in now. Let's see what happens.
But the arcane do not end with Sarfog. The one who leads them will not relent until the 5 glass are in their clutches. And that will unravel this world. Our fate rests with Quill. She needs a true partner by her side. And we hope that is you, dear reader. So let us begin at the castle, where Quill and her uncle must brave the arcane to retrieve the King's Glass, still hidden away after all these years. Or so they hope.
That's cool. Or so they hope. Here we go. Ah, yes. This is just where we ended.
Ghostface? You're still here? Then you should have this. You can thank me later. Or maybe before. Who knows? Quill searched the castle entrance for her uncle's sword. He'd insisted they'd never reach the King's Glass without it. Quill was shocked to find it hiding in plain sight. She must have missed it last time around. After all, she'd been a bit preoccupied.
I'll say so. Definitely was preoccupied.
Together, we can accomplish anything, said Quill, looking up to her reader. I couldn't have defeated this monster without you. Thank you for being here with me. She'd left Uncle Argus alone for too long. He could be in grave danger.
So now she's gonna run to Uncle Argus here.
They had to hurry. Her poor uncle was too injured to defend himself should the arcane find him again.
Man, this is so beautiful. This castle is just something else. It's gorgeous. I don't want to cause problems, but I did want to see if I could knock that painting over, just to see if there was anything. Oh wow! These mice on their majestic. Looks like either squirrels or chipmunks. I think they're squirrels based on their tails. Those are awesome statues. Now the first Moss game was beautiful, but this just, it takes it to a whole nother level, honestly. Whoops. Forgot to jump. Again, I was so focused on the beauty of the level design that, whoops, I missed. And now, pull this forward. That gives Quill a bit of a bridge to go across. And I'm assuming that's it. We just want to go up into this next room here. Wow, look at that. I want to call it a guardian statue. I'm not sure where this needs to go. I wonder if there's a passage over here that I'm just missing. Sometimes that happens. Doesn't look like it. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Now, let's take this over here. Now I'll stand on this. We'll head this way. What that'll allow us to do is jump here, and then jump up here. That'll open that door. We'll move that over there. We've got a little scroll to get over here. Now, it took me a little bit of time to figure out that puzzle. Probably a lot more than I needed. But that's the type of puzzles that exist throughout the world of Moss here.
Uncle Argus! Quill was relieved to find him safe. You found my sword. You wouldn't believe where it was. You know, I never realized just how huge Zarbog was. Shh! Lower your voice, Quill. We're not safe. He could be anywhere. The king's glass hides beneath the throne. We must move quickly and quietly.
Oh, Moss got a new green sword.
Your reader.
All right, Quill.
Are they still here? Yes, Uncle.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right by my side.
Hi, Quill.
We're twofold. We aren't afraid of the arcane. I see, he said with a hint of pride. Now, keep your ears open and your sword ready. We must get to the throne.
So in here, these are almost like bird cages. And this hall is magnificent. Again, like, you've got the candlelight, you've got really realistic and vivid imagery. And again, this is running on a Quest 2. This is running on essentially a mobile processor. I can't fathom how well everything is detailed and how good it looks. This is fantastic. I guess I'm supposed to open this door, yeah. Sorry, Quill, I didn't mean to have that clip through you. Now Argus is leading her way.
No sign of the arcane here. That's what worries me.
Yep, see?
Uncle, look out! I can't see you, but I know you're up there, Reader. Please, she's in your hands now. Quill, you're far too important to risk yourself for me. The greater good must always come before matters of the heart. Quill didn't understand. He was our family. He'd always come first.
I'm gonna assume I need to go this way. I don't know why. Maybe not. Do I need to pull anything here? Nope. Okay. How do I get up there? Let's take a look. Let's go this way. I think I'm gonna smash these boxes. Yep. And then we will pull this lever. And that should, I hope, open that gate. It does.
Go on ahead. I'll stay a few steps behind. You focus on getting to the throne.
I don't understand why Argus is leaning back like this. Like, you'd think if they were together, there'd be safety in numbers. I just get this feeling that Argus is just going to get kidnapped again. Some mouse guards down there. Well, literal mouse guards. It's funny that I keep saying mouse guard. I'm going to assume this is like an arena, of course. Here they come. That was just round one. I'm sure there's a round two. Quill is no one to mess with at this point. Do a little bit of healing there. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Because see another one of those little scrolls up here. And again, you've got a mouse on a mighty squirrel steed over there. In that painting. Whoops. Sorry, Quill. Try to be a little bit more balanced this time. Grab that little scroll. And now we're going to go down this hall a little bit further. Again, just the atmosphere, the paintings in the castle, the scrolls. We move down here, we've got these boxes to hit. Uh-oh. Let's, drag these little guys over. Let's see what we can get here. Hey, another little scroll. That's cool. And I think that's all we've got here. We've got a squirrel with a storybook there. Very cool. And I believe I want to move this over here. I'm not sure of that. I may be completely and utterly wrong regarding that. Can I move this? I feel like I need something for right there. Let's see, can I? There we go. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. in here? Anything? Alright, let's try this way. Now we're going this way. And then let's pull this back over. Because I think what's going to happen is we're going to get an enemy. And that enemy is going to come out of that gate there. So let's see what happens. There it is. We're going to gently guide the enemy over here. We'll back downstairs. And through that gate. Kind of a magic
Quill
door there.
was awestruck. This was the legendary throne room, the same room where her uncle was once knighted by the king.
Ah, there's the throne. There's a lot to do here. What do we got here? Well, let's pull this out. That belongs there for sure. Let's go back up. Uh-oh. This is almost... I don't have any control over Quill right now.
All clear, she called back to her uncle.
Ah, here comes
I've
Argus.
waited years for this moment. By all that's good in this world, I hope it's still locked. Ha! The fools never figured it out.
He snickered. Uncle Argus then turned to Quill with a wink and a smirk, and plunged his blade into the throne. His sword was the key. But the triumph soon faded as they descended into the eerie quietude of the secret chamber.
Please be safe.
Her uncle pleaded under his breath, with an air of unease Quill had never heard before.
So as you can see, we've started to fill up this bottle. We've started to fill up the stained glass windows over here. That's what the scrolls are for. That's what all that stuff that you're hitting the boxes in and collecting does. I'm going to turn the page, but I believe that's going to start a new adventure.
A voice barked back.
I'd retreat if I were you. Dark magic afoot here. One whip of my wand and a swarm of undead wasps will skewer you alive.
Her uncle laughed.
Barnard, don't tell me all this time alone has you communing with the dead. I don't have undead wasps. Total bluff.
He chuckled.
My dear August, I can't believe it's really you. I'm so sorry,
Fretted her uncle.
I tried to get back to you so many times. I just couldn't kill that vicious snake.
Their long-awaited embrace was cut short.
August,
Barnard panicked.
I feel the reader's presence. The usurper followed you in. No, Barnard, This is Quill, my next of kin and a twofold champion. They slayed Sawfog. Holy whiskers on a weasel!
Oh,
Barnard
whiskers on
was
a wizard.
stunned.
Oh my. Then there's much to discuss. Bogwart tea, anyone?
Barnard spent hours recounting his years in hiding, protecting the King's Glass from the arcane.
And with Sawfog dead, that winged tyrant will tear this castle apart. He knows one glass is here. Now two? This is bad. Very bad. Not if Quill gets all 5 glass first,
Said her uncle with a grin.
Madness, Argus!
Barnard replied.
Even a twofold cannot take on their army. Not with a warden forging screechers and scorchers and Arthur knows what. Hogwash,
Uncle Argus retorted.
Quill can handle that bloated behemoth after she rallies the Sprite army. Don't you see? Once we join all the glass, there will be no arcane. Even Vader will see it our way. She must. We could unwrite them all.
Barnard mused.
But Argy, the truce states the glass must remain separate. Truce be damned. We need the remaining glass to restore peace. But first, Quill must rally the sprites. It's the only way.
I don't like this. Bring back all the glass that was based on a truce, supposed to be kept apart. They're going back into the story. As you can see, we're now inside that secret passageway.
Her
And
uncle's
Quill?
belief in her and the reader swelled Quill's pride. They had a sprite army to inspire and the 5 glass to unite. And it all started with claiming the King's Glass.
So Quill needs to go up there. I'm assuming bad things are going to happen as soon as I get to the top of these stairs. But let's find out. I got distracted. I apologize. So many pots to smash. It's like they were just inviting me to do this. And Quill's just like, did you really want me to just go smash all this stuff? I'm again loving the squirrels as the majestic noble steeds here. I was not expecting that camera angle change. Uh-oh. What's happening here? We've almost got that filled. Well, I don't think there's anything left to smash here, so here we go. Let's see what happens.
Two down, 3 to go, thought Quill, excited by the adventures ahead. Barnard was clear. She'd find quick passage to the sprites through the Room of Realms. Quill could see the green glow of the sprite realm radiating from the doorway ahead.
Ah, over there. We need to get to that green door. Wait, in order to do that, I have to get past that evil-looking red door.
Only sprites can cross here.
Croaked an unseen voice.
I have the green glass. I'm your champion.
Oh, fine then.
The voice grumbled.
But no one here is calling you champion.
No one's gonna call Quill their champion. And I'm gonna end it here before we go into this Land of the Sprites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Moss Book 2 looks amazing on the Quest 2. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye, little Quill.